So I have some EOS news for you. It's been a while since I've done a video like that, huh? Actually, I have two videos like that I'm gonna be doing. One of new releases and then this one. But the other one, I am waiting for my order to show up because I ordered it in 3 shipments because they released about 6 of them at first. I bought them. Like the next day, they released another crap ton of them. So I bought most of those, but some of them were sold out. So the day that those came back in stock, I went back and bought those. So now I'm waiting on that 3rd shipment to show up, and then I can show you the new releases of what all's out. I didn't get every version of all of them that came out. I pretty much tried to get one of each format of each flavor. So like the ones that have both a sphere and a stick, I tried to make sure I got at least one of each of those, of the ones that they made 2 of. Of the ones that there's only one version of, I only got the one, like apricot, there's only one of that. But anyway, that should be coming later this week sometime. My luck, it'll probably take till freaking Friday, but I mean, just saying, that video's coming. I'll be able to show them all to you, and I'm very excited to show you guys that. But in all this time that I have been spending on the EOS website, like trolling all of this stuff down, I did notice something. I mean, they redid their website first off. If you haven't looked at it lately, it's completely redone. And their navigation, I mean, technically the site looks better, but it's not quite functionally perfect. Like if you go into the lip balm section and then like click one of the sections, sure, it's going to bring those all up, but then if you use the drop-down box on the side, it's not actually going to bring up everything. You have to literally go back to the top of the page and navigate through it the hard way. It's so stupid. I actually messaged them about that too, so hopefully their team can fix that, because that is annoying, and I feel like I can't be the only one bugged by it. But as I was navigating around through all of it and everything and investigating things, I noticed a few things are missing. And I wasn't sure if maybe they just forgot to put them up, or, more likely, if they're discontinued. Guess what, guys? The Crystal EOSs are no more. I kinda got that feeling when they did the Sprinkle Donut and the Birthday Cake EOS in the shells of the crystal ones, even though they weren't doing crystal bombs. I figured that was what that meant the second I saw those. And by the way, I still don't have Sprinkle Donut. Somebody should really hook me up with that, because somebody said they were going to and then didn't. So, I don't know, I'm still in need of that one. And Birthday Cake, I think only like one person was able to get that. So, I know I can't get that one, but at least Sprinkle Donut I am in the market for, guys. But anyway, so if you have a spare that's unused, anywho, like, the site sold out before I could even get to it. It was ridiculous. I had it in my cart, and like the site was glitching, and by the time it stopped glitching, it was gone. I was like, damn it. But anyway, neither here nor there. I noticed that the crystal bombs are gone, and I noticed, more sadly, the shimmer bombs are gone too. Now, that is tragic to me. But, I also noticed in with the shave creams, they discontinued the, what was it, tropical fruit? The blue one. The one that smelled like coconut, but I think it was like, they marketed it as tropical fruit, I believe. Yeah, that's gone too. Same with the hand creams, the blue one is also gone. I don't know why they're hating on blue things so much lately, but they're gone. So I shot them a message on Facebook inquiring about this. Actually, I only inquired about the lip balms. I figured, you know, if they tell me these are discontinued, it should be assumed that the others are also. But, so their reply came this morning. Let me read it to you. Hi Jennifer, we are sorry to share that our Crystal and Shimmer bombs are being discontinued. Our retail partners will still have stock of the bombs, so if there was a particular one you are interested in, we suggest stocking up. But don't worry, we have a lot of new things coming in the future. Smiley face. So that's that. They're no more. I kind of felt like the crystal ones, there were only ever 3 of them to begin with. They were overpriced. They didn't work. They were kind of shitty. Like, they looked cool. I will give them that. They looked hella cool. I loved them for that. But everything else about them, I always bitched about. So honestly, I'm kind of like, thank you. You finally did what I said you should have done, like, 3 years ago. And just, you know, it was a failed experiment. It didn't really work. Cut your losses. Nobody wants these. So they finally did. It's kind of like with the chapstick lip butters that just failed. They only did 4 and then never touched them again. And like the duos that they did more of those, but they also failed and they did away with those. But the shimmers, though, people loved the shimmers. That's why I'm like, really? You discontinued those? Why? That's so sad. Like, I had finally gotten the red one of my dreams that I had begged for since they started doing tinted ones, and then they discontinue them. Well, I still have 1 to go to review, and I will do it today, but apparently the tinted ones are no more, and that makes me really, really sad, guys. Because I loved those. I know a lot of you guys loved those, but I can see why they felt the need to depreciate that, especially with so many new releases that they came out with all at once right now. They probably did need to trim the fat of the things that aren't selling as well. And I mean, on tinted ones, they basically only have half the market that they might have with just the regular ones that are clear. Since, I mean, yes, there's exceptions to every rule, but let's face it, most guys don't want a tinted lip balm. I mean, again, there are exceptions. Don't come at me. More power to you. If you're one of them, you know, we'd probably be friends. But, just on the whole, most dudes don't want tinted ones, and that's okay. And there's plenty of girls who also don't. So that's a thing, but it's still sad because I really, really liked those, actually. For as much as I complained about the texture of them, I did like them a lot. But they did have that weird grainy texture that, I mean, up until the Ruby Dazzle, was it? Dazzling Ruby? Dazzling Ruby. Until that one, they never really ironed out that issue with them. But, I mean, let's face it. This design, as cool as it looks, like this two-tone, they have to use twice as much plastic for it. They have to, like, laser cut all of this out so you can see the color underneath, plus add in pigment that none of the other EOSs have. I can see why, you know, to save on costs, these had to go. It still breaks my heart. This one is still my bae. I will be stocking up on a bunch of this one as I see them, no doubt, because that was the color that I kept begging for and finally got. They finally did red, and then, okay, well, we gave you what you wanted, and now we can stop. But I mean, also, let's also think about it this way. Where else could they have really gone with the tinted ones? We got a frosty white, we got pink, we got coral, we got a shimmery purple, we got red, and then we have the color changing one. Beyond that, where would it have really have gone? I understand their decision. As sad as it makes me, I understand it, because it's like, I mean, unless we're gonna start going into varying shades of each of these, which would get into murky territory that they don't really need to be doing. I get it. But I thought I'd let you guys know while they're still on store shelves anyway, because you can't buy them from the website anymore. Snatch them up if you were thinking about them, or if you want more of them while they're still being sold. This would be your time to do that before they're gone. Same with if you're in the minority who actually liked the crystal ones. Again, this is your time to go do it. I know that they're still selling those. I just saw some of them at Walgreens like 2 days ago, so I know for a fact those are still on store shelves. I know a bunch of the shimmers I haven't seen in a long time, though. Basically, the only ones I've been seeing lately are this guy and this guy. The pink and white ones that were always the mainstays, I haven't seen on shelves in probably a year and a half. Truth be told, at any store. I've seen them online, but not in a brick-and-mortar store. The mermaid set, I saw for like a flash-in-the-pan minute. And that corally one, like, I only ever saw that in the wild a few times ever, too, so it is what it is, but, you know, just thought I'd let you guys know about that, because I was like, oh wow, that's, like, end of an era? I mean, I get it. They're getting back to their roots. To be completely honest, they're doing exactly what I said they should have a couple years back when they started venturing into the crystals territory, and, you know, don't fix something that's not broken. Stick with what you're really good at, that you know everybody loves, and expand on that in any direction, but don't fix what's not broken. So I guess they are finally taking heed and doing that, and I bet that their sales are going to reflect that too, because they are very, very good at just the flavored, regular, normal-ass EOSs. something else that I did notice that I didn't inquire about. While they made a regular chamomile, I don't think I saw medicated chamomile on the site, so I think they may have done away with that guy too. Don't quote me on that one because I'm not 100% positive. That one's a possible one, but I know that they have the regular chamomile now. And I think the only SPF one that they are now selling is the lemon twist. So if you liked the grapefruit one, sorry, it's going away. It already has. And now your only option is the lemon one. Which, I mean, I still feel like if they could figure out what the weird wonky issue was with when they changed to this new formula for that lemon one and the grapefruit one with the SPF, where it had a funky aftertaste, actually, they probably would have sold a lot better. Because the original lemon drop one didn't have that problem. It never had that weird bitter aftertaste, and I've noticed it in other brands too, that there's some ingredient that some of the brands are using to where you put it on, you don't notice it at first. But after like 15 minutes, all of a sudden you notice this nasty bitter aftertaste at the back of your tongue, and it takes hours to get rid of it. Unfortunately, those two products definitely fell into that category. They were actually the first two I noticed it with, and it's where I started taking notice in other brands. But the original Lemon Drop one did not have that issue, so I was like, oh, well, whatever you were doing over there, if you could do that to Lemon Twist and keep it around, you know, I think people would be very happy, because the lemon one's really nice. I like them having a lemon option. I hope they don't do away with it, or if they must, at least make a normal non-SPF lemon one. You know, just a thought. Anyway, I'm kind of babbling at this point. No point beating a dead horse, so I'm going to wrap this up here so you guys know what to do. If you like this video and it helped you out, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below about anything at all under the sun. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Etsy, my Twitter, my Instagram. They're all listed down below, and if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. So anyway, guys, till next time, bye-bye.